Hi. I'd like to start a weekly, maybe bi-weekly craft vlog for all the D&D stuff I'm working on. My map project has been taking over all my time and brain space lately, so I don't really have much to show as far as footage for the last 2 or so weeks. However, I thought I'd do a little video going over my future project plans. Let's get this one out of the way. This map project started as a fun idea, and while it still is fun, I've made it a lot bigger than it probably needs to be. First, I wanted to make some small maps I could print at home and either play between D&D nights or with friends on D&D nights between games. That turned into making NPCs and drawing some of them, writing quests, creating encounters, stat blocks, encounter balance for all 4 tiers, puzzles, and traps. It's been a bit of a whirlwind. I'm not sure what I'll include or omit, but when it's eventually playable, I'll be releasing the maps and all the accessories for free on my Ko-fi. For now, I'll probably just be posting shorts or short videos on the map tours or whatever else I make for the maps when I make them. These have been on my mind for weeks, but I've been too focused on the map project to get started. My mom loves JTV, and she graciously lets me have these bigger boxes when she gets them. I think they're the perfect size for a small dice tray, they close up nicely with the dice inside, and they come with their own pouch. I have some of this black wood contact paper left, so I'm going to use that on the outside, and some sticky back felt on the inside. Maybe I'll get a little crazy and dust off the Cricut for a decal on the top or the inside or something, but we'll see. Either way, I'm excited to make them. I also have this galaxy-themed box that bandages originally came in. Side note, these are the best bandages I've ever used. They're cute and comfortable, and they don't break me out like some bandages do. I thought the theme of the box was really cute, and thought it would fit well with a moon or stars druid, divination wizard, or character with the astral traveler background. I'm leaving the outside alone on this one, but the inside will get the same sticky felt as the JTV boxes. Another character accessory I've been wanting to make for a while is a dice bag, specifically one for my plasmoid spore druid. I made this gummy bear dice bag recently, and I thought one would be perfect for her. Her color scheme is black and neons, kind of like my icon picture, so I thought a black base with bright bears would be really fitting. These are her dice, so I'm thinking neon green and bright pink bears would work the best. I also have this glow-in-the-dark green and purple yarn that I would love to use, but I would have to double up on the black for the background, so we'll see which one I choose. This pattern is so cute and fun that I'd like to make some more bags just to match them with dice sets. I get bulk dice sets once in a while that we use to gift to new adventurers, so I might just yoink a set to match with a bag. That's pretty much how my NPC Sloan was made. Matching dice sets and accessories gets me so hyped to make characters and lore, but I already have quite a lot and probably need to chill. While we're in the realm of dice bags, I'd like to make a few more dragon scale dice bags as gifts, so those may also pop up sometime in some of my videos. I also have a few crochet projects I've been working on here and there that I'd like to finish. I started a shawl for a D&D event that I didn't finish in time. It's only a few rows away, and I'd like to add some crystals or beads to the points. I've also started a granny square cardigan that I'd like to chip away at between other projects. My husband and I have kind of outgrown our current character journals. We only play in Adventurers League right now, so we switch between a few different characters every week. Each character having their own section is a bit much for the small A5 notebooks we have right now, so we'll be switching to a regular 8.5 by 11 binder. I want to make cheat sheets for each character with their features and traits, and things like meta magic, background, and item abilities, or anything else we tend to forget that we have. I also want to have portraits as the first page for each character, so that's a lot of incoming character art too. This will be a bigger project, so I believe it probably deserves its own video, including a tour of the old journals before we retire them. Inspired by my mini health potions, I'd like to try to make one of those pretty shimmering dice rolling potions. I got some D20s from my local game store, and I just have to find the right jars now. I think they'd be fun to bring as props for special games or moments, or even make some for specific characters. I made these little adventuring packs for some of my fellow players. I designed the bag to be functional enough to hold a small inventory sheet and close up with some small magnets. It took a little trial and error to get the placement of the pieces you need to glue, but they work well enough. I'd like to clean up the design a little more and make a blank version as a free download. There are my craft plans, now here are my video plans. Weekly or bi-weekly craft vlogs. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I'd love to document things as I make them. I love watching videos like that, so I think it would be fun to make them too. When there's a particularly long or detailed project, it will probably get its own video. Videos about the map project. Once I get the intro stuff done, that will get its own video. After that, shorts or videos will be posted as I make new maps. Shorts. I've been making shorts of projects once in a while, and I really like making them and syncing the clips to the music, so those will continue. I've also been posting random D&D and Baldur's Gate 3 meme shorts, and I've been really liking those too. I make those in particular as a way to decompress, and they've been actually really helpful for that, so those will definitely continue. D&D and Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 got me into D&D, and my first character is based on my Tav. I'd love to make a video talking about my experience with Baldur's Gate 3 and how it got me to the table. I'd also love to share about my Tav and how I built her with her Baldur's Gate backstory in mind. Character videos. Along with the character journal video I'll be making and talking about my Tav, I'd like to give each one of my characters a little background video too. What inspired them, their backgrounds, why I built them the way they are, their art and accessories, and other stuff like that. I actually am in the process of having a character, my Grave Cleric, being revived, so that will be a cool addition to her story. That's really all I have planned for now. I'm really having a blast with all this creative energy, but I'm also trying to keep this as low stress as possible so I don't burn out. The shorts will be posted pretty randomly since I make them in the moment when I feel like I'm able to, but the videos take a bit more planning and a lot of editing. I'd like to make good quality videos too, so they will take time. Thank you so much for your patience. Once I have a little more brain space, I'd like to start posting on Instagram and TikTok stories too, so there might be some in-between content over there if you're interested. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate you, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't like asking for comments or engagement, but if you'd like to support in that way, I'd love to hear from you. If you're shy about commenting, like me, a crystal ball or sparkle emoji would be great. Thank you so much again, take good care of yourself, and I hope to see you next time.